sick. Don't tell me I injected my freaking disc improperly. Good morning. Literally, good morning. I still have to pack. We're leaving in like an hour. I just got footage off to get this clip going, but I also have to show you guys meals. Shout out to MegaFit. So they sent me 7 meals. I'm taking 1 out for the road. I gotta get Frankie's muffins and mine. I'm eating that on the road. And then we got mine and Frankie. Well, and I don't know if you can see the ice underneath the muffins, but seriously, shout out to MegaFit for taking care of me. Off camera, so me and Frankie said we were gonna do live guesses, and it's kind of hard because it's like social media is there's such discrepancies with social media. But Martin, Martin's conditioning is wildly insane. I feel like I can confidently say that on and off, like video purposes and stuff like that. So the only problem though is that I feel like I think he may run into would be size. So symmetrically, he looks, I don't think the best. I think Terrence looks the same symmetrically, but again, Terrence, the same thing with him has always been size. But at the same time, Martin's conditioning is retarded, and where he's at right now, I don't think, again, it's a possibility he could, like kind of fuck it up in terms of like this being the peak week and stuff like that. But I kind of gauged his physique and stuff like that last night. Terrence I saw a couple days ago. So I think those are going to be top 2. Again, I put Terrence in first, Martin in second, and if not Terrence first and Martin second. But the only problem I can see Martin running into would be size, because conditioning is on point, symmetry is on point, and then Terrence has always been on the smaller side, but I think he gained 10 pounds of stage weight, if I'm not mistaken. He gained like a ridiculous amount of stage weight. So I think he looks fantastic. His comeback is highly anticipated, but that could be a pro or a con, but he's made for this. This type of pressure is earned, fortunately, for that lifestyle.
8 hours later.
Yeah, we're here. Dude, it's fucking busy. Friday night. I guess Pittsburgh out there is she even wearing pants? Yeah, I mean, it's Pittsburgh Pro. I'd imagine half the people that are here, this is not like their normal crowd. But yeah, we're just headphones on. It's not gonna be much talking. There's a whole lot of shit going on. We got legs, so we're gonna be in this vicinity. I'm not really giving you guys a walkthrough because I don't want to. I already feel like just focus and shit like that. Honestly, we didn't even pay for the fucking day pass. Nobody was here. I guess fucking Pittsburgh shuts down at fucking 7 p.m. So we're both hitting legs. We're warming up with good girl, bad girl. Frankie's doing calves. And then, I don't know, what are we running? Pendulum or hack?
I'm doing
pendulum. So I guess fucking stay tuned and you'll see what I'll be doing. Lens. Oh, well, this is mine. Where's Frankie's? You can grab Frankie's. So, yeah, Gianna. Wow, that's her name? Okay. Dulcie met. Bro, fuck the fuck off. James English is here, and then Gianna's here. So, Dulcie, so there's B-roll footage of Dulcie meeting Gianna. She's gonna meet her tomorrow. That's who she wanted to meet. I just read my text message. So that's really what this weekend's all about. On top of the training, I wanna make sure I'm training, because that some which way we're all here for serious reasons. So making sure the training's out of the way. She went and did and said a quick hello and goodbye, because we'll see her tomorrow and take the pictures and stuff like that. But for what it's worth, I'm happy she got that exposure almost immediately on the trip. So. Fuck, this is life. It's so fucking busy here. I'm a fat bitch right now. It's not gonna. pretty little princess. Can't believe this is real life. I probably am. What the fuck is that?
That's why I squat more than you.
You wish. Damn.
Squat me today, right
Damn.
now.
Here we go. This is how people get injured. This motherfucker's getting mad hype for 2 plates. Watch this. I'm not even gonna do 2 plates. Watch. Watch how big my ego is.
I'll squat me 6 to 8 right now.
Watch how big my ego is. I'm not even doing 2 plates.
Yo, I'm gonna just give me 2 plates.
If I don't come back up, somebody take my money.
You're gonna grab an uneven 45?
What'd you say? Fuck your belt. Ow.
Nice. There you go. Good. Go. Mo. Mo. Yep. Nice.
He's fucked. He's fucked. You're cooked, brother. You're fucked, brother. Huh? I don't know. It's your move. I went up the plate. Come on.
Drive, Ricky. Drive.
Come on. I'm right here. I'm right here. Come on.
Drive.
Come on. One more. All right.
Fuck.
For the record, I helped on every rep. Not trying to talk shit, but that was heavy. But you're fucking gay.
3 1/4 would have been like perfect.
Yeah. Let's go 2 to failure.
There you go. Nice. Go. Keep going. You're good. Don't stop. Good. Go. Good. Go. Yep. 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 There you go. Come on. One more. One more. Come on. Yep. Go. Nice. Yep. Yep. There you go. Come on, Yanni. Good?
I was in another dimension. Bless you.
Phenomenal leg day.
Yeah.
We're fucking-
My CNS is cooked.
Yeah, you have to hear me if I'm like right here.
I just got raped. All right, we're going home. I'm not catching up. That was a great session. 2 of us worked out. The other 2 were memeing. Just kidding. She did. What'd you do?
Photography! He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
I was asking for how much cardio she did. Dude, we have a busy day tomorrow. Fuck.
Definitely do.
I know, you're gonna look at Chris and be like, yo, don't
Dude,
talk to me.
we gotta be up at 7 to be at the booth.
7?
I do.
Fucker.
All right, I don't know how tomorrow's gonna play out, but I'm going to eat. So I said it in Frankie's vlog, but this is, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but you guys are getting here for the first time if you're watching my shit, but 10:20, thank God. Thank God for MegaFit, thank God for Raw, but I'm probably gonna get 6-ish hours of sleep by the time this is not gonna be able to properly digest and we have to shower, and I will be meeting you guys for about 10 hours tomorrow, so that's the life. And I just fucked up, what is that? Grasshopper from fucking Toy Story? Is it from Toy Story?
No, those are earwigs. What the fuck are those called? Earwigs.
No, oh my God, no, not what they're called. Who's the fat caterpillar from the fucking Disney movie? I'm gonna put it over because I know exactly who I'm talking about. I think he has an English accent. Yeah. Oh my God, what's his name? He's the fat green caterpillar. And my God. Huh? It's like an ant movie. There's no way. It's the only Disney movie I've seen, and it's a fat green caterpillar, and he's like the most like beautiful soul ever. Yes, Bug's Life. Insert him here.
Finally, I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Good morning. My toesies.
Sorry. My bad.
Woof. Pretty solid sleep, but oh, this bitch. I hate it. I actually hate us immediately. This is my life. This is my fucking life right now. I hate both of us. We are about to head to the first day of the expo. I got to be there super early, but I hit up Hunter last night and they told us the time frame, so we're about to head there right now. We got the outfits all set up, so we're wearing gym stuff and we're bringing, I guess, a meal or two just in case we're going to the gym directly after. Because again, the game plan was either gym in between the qualifiers, the prejudging. You know, if we have a big enough break, we're gonna go gym and then we'll check the finals tonight. Otherwise, it's just gonna be another later session. We didn't get out till fucking, oh my God, I think 10:30, 11 o'clock last night at the gym. So again, it's a trade-off for this life. So not really complaining. It is what it is. But we're gonna get the car packed, the meals ready, and day one of the expo is about to go down. I don't know when I'm eating these, but that's like the easiest thing I could eat right now. Not right now, but like I'm thinking like when I don't even know when we're gonna be able to sit down at the booth, but I have 3 meals and a buffin left. I think I'm gonna have one of those meals tonight post gym, and tomorrow we're not training and it's also a travel day, so we'll have a lot more versatility to like kind of get something on the road on the way back. So it's gonna leave me with 1 meal, 1 buffin, and I'm mainly just making sure I'm staying fed throughout the day because today is the heavier day because leading into tomorrow, because tomorrow we leave, so that's kind of like the Yanni math going on in my head right now. I hate you. Boys, we're here. So we got everything. Area setting up. So people are coming in now. We're gonna start like people coming in to help, but it's still early. Nothing's actually going on just yet, but this is a vendor. Everything going on.
Pittsburgh, we're here at the Raw booth. Swing by and come hang with us. Free bundle of beef, free protein RTDs, and some of your favorite raw supplements here ready for you.
Exclusive merch that you can only get here. Come by, say what's up to me and the rest of the team. We love you guys.
Hey, princess. Yeah. Ev's here. She's sleepy. Nick lost, and I'm tight, so fuck.
I'm tight. Fucking.
This guy's on his heavy flow today. So you guys got like 20 minutes before I stop talking because I'm about to get cracked out on caffeine. My hands are so damaged from the handing freaking, what do we hand out? Bombs and proteins, just everything. And caught up with a lot of the team, caught up with Chris, Vaughn, Dan. Met Jack for the first time. Jack, well, actually didn't even meet him. He was just shooting photos, but I will catch up with him later on like socials and stuff like that. I'll reach out to him. But as of right now, we're all hitting somewhat of an upper session. Everyone's sleeping. I'm the only one that's raging. Go figure.
Yeah. Oh. Good. Go. Good. Good.
Oh, sub as fuck. over with this shit. We're done with this shit. All right. So the fan, that's absolutely. That's true. And you're still gay. Would you believe that? Sam and Urs are here training. I don't know if we're gonna get footage of them. It's up to them. I could care less, if I'm being honest.
I don't care.
Sam and Urs are here, but I'm ready. I'm ready to just go home, eat, and shower. If I could eat in the shower, that would be fantastic right now. She could feed me. Tell me you love me. We're here. This thing's about to start dinging. We are fucking Corolla, bro. Oh my god. We're back home. We got back home last night. A lot. So, all right. So on the demo booth, meet and greet, like words, meeting people, like amazing. I fell in love with all of it. I'm super excited to have that established. And like I really thought about it all last night. I remember when I first took Frankie to Florida, and like it was just like whatever, like, you know, when Raw Athletic opened up, I don't even know the years, but like again, it's all up, so chronologically you can go view it. And then it's cool because now, you know, and I hoped it would have been Eli, but Angel ended up coming. Eli will be at the New York Pro, but it's what's really cool about all of this is it took me a shit ton of time to get these opportunities. I don't know, like 4 or 5, actually, I mean, honestly, shit ton of time to me is shit ton of time because of like how just hard I'm working with the companies that I work with and stuff like that. But it took me 4 or 5 years to get close to, you know, people I used to look up with and idolize, and now I can call friends. Frankie got the advantage, you know, like when he just started surrounding himself with me. We're on the way to the gym, so I got to make this kind of quick and simple. But it's like now Dulcie, Angel, and Eli coming around, and now they are being granted so much more of an opportunity because of how much harder I'm working now that Frankie's in my corner. So it's like it took Frankie less time, right, to meet people that I met, and it took them even less of a time for them to meet the people Frankie already met. So it's like it's super cool that like per character the timeline is expedited, and we're meeting people that we shouldn't have been meeting. You know, like she met Laura Lee, she met Gianna. She met Gianna the first night, which is James English's girlfriend. James English, Anthony Mantello. So like I already knew them from that extension. I just didn't know Gianna because I don't keep up with the girls. And even Anthony and James, nothing with them. I never personally kept up with them. They're not my type of people, but it's so cool that like like all things considered, everybody's meeting their friends, everybody's meeting, you know, like this person, that person. So like on the demo end, in terms of the exposure that and obviously, you know, you guys saw Chris, the whole Raw team. Dan was there. I reconnected with Dan. I talk to Dan all the time, but I haven't like been with Dan in so long because like we both kind of like leveled up where he like took care of all of that, and then I'm taking care of the Northeast, and then like every once in a while when one big show happens, we all kind of get together like one fucking big happy family. And that ultimately is what's really exciting to me because, you know, and I've said it multiple times that if you want really good quality friends, get used to seeing them less. So it was great that was like the big old happy reunion. We were all cooked, and from my heart to theirs, obviously with the in terms of like helping me like unpack and stuff like that and get the booth set up, the whole team obviously was all hands on deck helping me there, so they didn't have to do that, but they were there for, you know, a long time. So, and you know, like we're good people to be around. So it's like on top of not even just me, I'm not even talking about me, like Dan is super cool to be around, Austin. I finally met Jack too, who's now the new creative director for Raw and stuff like that. So all in all, on the booth end, you know, I can't say thank you enough. And again, from my entire team to everyone that's following and watching through the lens, we thank you. You know, like, and obviously we're running it back for New York, so that's going to be exciting. And onto the bodybuilding end, we're all upset Nick won. Like, we're all, like, and I mean all, like, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, it's hard. So here's the thing, but I really sat on it like a mature person and, like, really thought about it. Bodybuilding didn't take an L that day and that night. I don't believe that. And I really read Chris's Chris's post on it. I'm trying to rerun back my thoughts on, like, how I was thinking about it last night because I didn't go home and go to sleep right away. So now, did Nick get robbed? Yes, I think it's honestly 11 out of 10. Everybody's on the consensus that he was. Again, a lot of people are just going to say, I don't know why. Like, if you could tell me why you picked Derek, whatever. That's my opinion. I'm not the judge. I'm not an Olympian. You know, like, I'm not a professional to that extent. So it's like, whatever. I personally, along with 99.9% of the world, Nick got robbed. Now, did bodybuilding lose? Like, right, you know, a lot of people saying, oh, bodybuilding lost that day. I don't think it did because Derek, first of all, Derek didn't look like fucking trash, so get all of that out the window. I just think Nick was the better bodybuilder head to toe. He put a better package together. Nick is known for looking too muscular, and how he kept his ab and thigh shot so fucking critical and so, like, close and, like, and tight. Nick is known to be a mass monster, so, like, the fact that he wasn't spoke volumes. And it's like, it's super cool that that's how it literally all played out. And all things considered, I think he won. Now, again, I don't think bodybuilding lost. I don't think so. Like, again, the way Chris said, he said it so beautifully, and I'm not talking about the purpose-driven aspect of it, but anybody who's played sports growing up, so, like, when I say the word athlete, I'm throwing that under that entire umbrella. So anybody who's played sports growing up and has actually had some pressure on them to perform, to be the best version of themselves. They went to states, they went to finals. You know, like, I have a lot of younger people following me. If you've been to, I don't know, if you've been to states for your school finals, sectional titles, whatever, you know, like Divisional I, a lot of you guys are going to college and stuff like that. Anybody who's really in that realm of, like, knowing that when it is up to one individual, when too much power is given to one individual, when, again, in reality, it went to the head judge and, you know, he had to make the decision. And I'm not, again, some people are saying he's wrong, some people are saying he's right, whatever side of the table you sit on. It all boils down to that. But you have to understand that you, again, kind of tagging on to Chris's speech, and if you want to run it off of, you know, go back to what he said, because I don't want to repeat what he said, and running it off of what I thought and my personal output on it, for whatever it's worth, you really have to create such a, like, relentless package when it comes to bodybuilding, and you're leaving it all on the table. You're becoming very vulnerable, and it's a spectator sport. So if someone doesn't like you, take all the politics out of it, and they say someone looks better, that's just the name of the game. Now, unfortunately, does it suck for Nick Walker? Yes. Will he win the New York Pro? I'm going 10 toes down and saying yes, because I don't think, you know, I'm super excited for the Classic division as well. I didn't even talk about that. But as for Nick, because that is the topic of the conversation, I don't think bodybuilding lost that day. I think that is the best bodybuilding we've seen, at least in our lifetime. You know, like we said, elbows are on the table. So, like, that was super exciting. Now, did the arena's soul leave when we heard Derek instead of Nick? Absolutely. But, like, to harp on that and be like, fuck this and fuck IFBB, it's like, it's bullshit. It's dumb. It's anybody who's actually saying that, you're not a real bodybuilder, you know. And honestly, when the dust settles with Nick, and I'm not that I've talked to him or I'm talking on him on his behalf, but I'd imagine as the dust settles, he's just going to understand that there's going to be another show he can win. There's going to be another Olympia title that he can perform at and another one he can win at. So super excited that Terrence fucking sealed the deal. I don't think it was his best look. I think a lot of people were saying it wasn't his best look, but he's back on the Olympian stage. And then we had Ramon there. Ramon was there. Samson was there. Who was the other one? Matt?
For guest post?
Grego. Matt Grego was there, yeah, for guest posing. How the fuck did that even fly in there? Yeah, Keon. So Classical is going to be very, very, very fun this year. Very fun this year. Mike was there. Martin was there. Martin washed out. I said in the fucking first Pittsburgh clip, I knew he was going to wash out because he looked ready 3-4 days ago. So this is a super long clip, but I did want to close out Pittsburgh because we want to get in here and train. But excited for Classic, excited for Open, excited for this Saturday. We're going to be at the New York Pro. We're running it back with the entire team. Hopefully Eli comes back. But seriously, on the booth end and from my family to yours. Thank you all very much. A lot of new eyes, a lot of new subscribers. I already saw it. I saw the DMs. If I haven't answered you, thank you. We're just happy to be here. We're happy to keep giving back, and I can't think of a better way to launch Frankie into the YouTube space and all that stuff. This is really the perfect momentum and all that. And I'm going to leave Frankie's channel in the description as well, because his first video when he went live, I don't know how consistently he's posting. He's right next to me, but like we could talk about all that later. But be sure to head over, because what you'll see Frankie do that you won't often see me do is a lot more behind the scenes and stuff like that. Because while I'm on the forefront of all of it actively happening in front of me, he's kind of the guy behind the scenes that's making, you know, like making me look good and making the teams look good and stuff like that. So literally, that is his whole entity. So we're gonna get in here, work out. Thank you. We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
It's a good session.
I hate him.